Hello all and welcome back. Soren HBS here from Hellbound Soldiers, bringing you Oxygen Not Included. Now there's been a couple of people out there on the internet that have been covering this. I've been watching them and the game caught my eye, caught my interest a little bit. I messed around with it a little bit off screen and I kind of got a feel for it. So, hold up. Let me turn down this audio because it's really loud. And I played it a little bit solo a couple of times. It's pretty hard. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some of this. We're going to start a new game here. And the whole point of this game is that you got to raise a colony. And you're stuck on an asteroid in the middle of the space, and you got to build all these things to help you survive. And it's really hard. So, alright, let's see. Turner. Alright. I'm not liking you at all, Turner. You're only a +1 to everything. Let me shuffle you up. Okay, I like her. She's got cooking and athletics. So, I mean, we could swap her off between... Oh, she farts. She's a farter. So, you start off like this. Ooh, look at that. Great source of water to right there, right off the bat, to start me off with. Now, I play mine slow. A lot of people, they play theirs pretty quick, but I like to prioritize my... digging. Because it's very important in this that you make sure everything is set right. Like the people who are good in things, you want to make sure you set them to the stuff that they're good at. If they're not good at digging, don't set them to digging. If they're not good at art, don't set them to art. You only set them to the stuff... I've noticed, and it helps a lot. That I noticed that show up green. If they don't show up green in it, don't put them in it, because they got no skill in it, and it helps you keep everything organized, and it keeps people who aren't supposed to be doing certain jobs from doing them. So we got one builder, we got one deliverer, we got one digger. And then on top of that, we got one sweeper, we got one harvester, and we got one person who's going to generate power. It works out that way. Okay, so now we're going to want... We got a ration box. Very important that you stay organized the whole time. You gotta stay focused or else, you know, shit goes bad real quick. I didn't do it like most people out there are doing it. Like, I did a little bit off screen so I knew a little bit about what I was doing before I bothered doing it. And, yeah. It's a lot easier once you play a couple of ones and then you learn a little bit about the game. You find out, oh, okay, you know, this is how this is supposed to work. Carbon dioxide right there. So I don't want to go any further up. I want to go down. Because if I go up, I'm going to run... I know there's like water and shit up here that I'm going to need, but I need to go down. Because if I go up, I'm going to hit 3-4 carbon dioxide pockets, and I'm not equipped to deal with carbon dioxide right now. I mean, I don't even have my research tables down. I mean, I probably could do, you know, like too high. and do it like this so that I can, you know, move around. But other than that, I don't want to go too far up there because I don't want to open them carbon dioxide pockets. I mean, it's going to leak out right here either way, but it's important that we get at least one sealed off room, because when we really start busting into these places, we're going to want somewhere that the duplicants can go, that the carbon dioxide or the chlorine or the things like that aren't going to leak into the facilities and contaminate their oxygen and make it so that they don't, you know, they don't survive. Because there's a lot of algae right here. I need that algae. I got some algae down here, but I'm going to need a whole bunch of these algae for a good first portion of the survival, because you got to use the algae deoxidizers, which will produce the oxygen when your oxidite runs out, or oxalite, sorry. And until you can actually unlock the filtration systems and the vents and everything like that that you need in order to actually pump refiltered oxygen through the habitats, you have to use the algae deodorizers. And I know the guys don't move very fast. Let me speed them up a little bit, because I got a little bit of work to do that I ain't really got to worry about too much early on. What's important is that you get established, you know, and you see, look, the carbon dioxide's already filtering in. So tomorrow I think I'm going to prioritize this stuff over here and make them do that above all the others, because we need the metal in order to make the food, and we need the metal in order to make the doors. And if we don't make the doors, the more that I dig into this area right here, the carbon monoxide will just pour in. Ah, Pierce, I know. I'm sorry. I should have had that outhouse put in. The next priority. Oh, you peed all over the place. Alright, let's get this done next. That way we can put the outhouse in. I know it. I know it. Yell at me. Cuss me out. Hate me. Just hate me. We'll do this. We'll put this and this. Because right off the bat, we're just going to keep as much as we can confined to one area. Okay, we need to block that up. Alright. Alright, now let's pause this up real quick, because we need to we need more raw material. That means I need to queue more stuff to dig. You're gonna make sure you stay stocked up on metal. If you don't stay stocked up on metal, you're shit out of luck. Alright, everything's going smoothly so far. And it won't be long before we get another duplicant. And then we can assign that duplicant, depending on what the duplicant is, to his assigned choice. And maybe things will move a little quicker. At the beginning of the game, things move a little slow. But as you progress through the game, it moves a little faster, as long as you keep everything organized. Alright, let's see. I don't want the destructive guys. Because they get stressed out, they just start breaking shit left and right, and it's not what I want. Gets tough later on. Because out here, we're going to put the distillery, because the slime is right there. Slime is all right there. We're going to put the distillery right here, with the pump going into here, and then we're going to put another pump coming out of there into a filter thing here, and it's going to pump into the rest of the system. You see what I'm saying? So we'll have the nasty shit pouring in here. We'll also pipe the sewage from the lavatories, which will go here, down in here. So we'll constantly have a feed of, you know, shit coming in, and the water that we're going to be able to recycle when we get to that point. I usually do filtration first, because it's important to have that water and that air filtration so that your guys don't die. Oh, Pierre, you didn't get your bed built. Sorry about that, bro. So sorry about that, bro. I wish there was something I could have did to change that, but unfortunately there isn't. So let me get these stations put in here. I was gonna put I could probably make the research stations down another floor. Hold on, let me deconstruct this one, and then I can do ladders down. Alright, hold on. What the fuck is going on with this thing? Excuse my French. Alright. Research room down there. So I think it's coming along good. You know, we're keeping everything organized, not letting anybody go astray. We're making sure people are sticking to their tasks. The beginning is usually easy, but once you start busting into areas, certain other areas, it becomes problematic. Like right over here, I don't have any oxygen generation, so you know, I'm gonna have to do this and put it here. Well, actually, no, not that. I'm gonna have to do this. Alright, so now we got the other research open. So now when this guy completes this research, we'll be able to, he'll automatically start going to the next one when I queue that one. Doing algae. Do it right there. We'll run some power from then we'll have oxygen in there. Alright, next duplicate. Alright, we need somebody good at athletics, special points. I'd rather have a slow learner who's good at construction. Then we pause this, then we go here. Or that. Casper. Alright, you're not good at that, not good at that, not good at that, not good at that. Definitely not good at that. You're gonna be a pure builder, bro. Enjoy it. So I think we're coming along great. Everything seems to be moving along smoothly. We haven't had any major hiccups. Haven't had any major issues going on. We've seemed to be coming along great. Somebody's always sticking on that power. We're building great. We haven't had any oxygen breaches. We haven't had any starvations. Things are going smooth. Well, of course, we're only at 5 people. I've been up to 12 people. I've had 12 people before everything went all wrong. So my goal in this playthrough is to reach 50 people and not have a crisis going on, which is very, very, very hard to do. So that's where I'm hoping to reach by the time everything is done. Right now they're constructing their the man-made water tank. I decided to do a man-made water tank so that way it'll just hold it all in there and I never have to worry about it going anywhere. They're doing a man-made water tank. Resources low, algae. So I mean, as much as I hate to do what I'm about to do, I have to dig into one of these resources. So I'm probably going to dig into this one right here. Whoops. Let me cancel this one. Doop. Because then we're going to need to harvest this. And then we're going to need to put a floor across there. We have great accessibility to water, so get that shit out of there. Alright, let's pause this up real quick. See now, recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. Gains minor efficiency boost in direct light. There's some serious carbon dioxide. I don't have a real breakout of carbon dioxide right at the moment, but I will at some point in time. What are you doing over there, Pierre? Dig that. What are you doing? So we can go one here and one here for now, and then this is the planting room. Wow. I had a bunch of them motherfuckers. Alright, let's see. What else do we gotta build? Let's pause this. Refinement. Compost. Breaks contaminated dirt down into fertilizer. At what cost? I'm sure it probably... has its reasons. Prioritize. 9. All that up there. Let me hit play. And watch these little suckers go to work. I'm being very cautious of where I actually open up and what I actually do. I'm watching as all this stuff, because we need all this algae. We need the algae. Without the algae, like I said, we don't have shit. And what is everybody doing? Why is nobody digging? Alright, pause that up real quick. Who's the builders? You're gonna dig as well. And you're gonna dig as well. Because I'm getting tired of this shit. Get it done. Alright. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you all liked it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe. We're doing great so far. Hopefully we don't open up too many pockets of anything and get our crew like super fucking dead. We only got 4 people. Things usually go smoothly. But early on, because, you know, you ain't got a whole lot going on. You got people not too worried about shit, but as you can see, the stress level is rising, and you gotta worry about things like that. Because once people start getting stressed out, they start puking everywhere, shitting everywhere, fucking breaking shit. So hopefully, everything will continue to go as smoothly as it's going, and we won't have to worry too much. I know, I put them fucking compost right up there, and I bet you they're gonna generate a whole shit ton of carbon dioxide, or contaminated air. Yeah. Okay. But that doesn't matter. I'll worry about that in the next episode. I'll probably just break them down and move them down into an isolated area. Probably, which wouldn't be a bad idea. So, I mean... But in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to get everything that we need to get done to keep us on a keen, even flow. But everything's going smoothly, other than the fact that we're running low on the algae, which they're about to mine up a bunch of stuff right here. When we come back, they'll mine up all that stuff. We'll have all that going, and you know, right now I queued up some stress stuff so that we could break down their stress levels a little bit and make sure that they're doing okay. We got to keep the research up and everything. Once we get these 2 right here, we're usually good, because they'll filter out any carbon dioxide, any fucking poisonous chemical gas that's in the air. And we got 3 really good sources of water near us, so we shouldn't have to worry about running out of water. And this map isn't little, it's pretty fucking big. And you run into shit all over the place, so you're constantly expanding. So hopefully in the next video everything will go smoothly like it's going right now. So again, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next episode, and I hope to see you all out on the battlefield. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Peace.